Happy Hump Day, fifth graders. It is Wednesday, April 29th, I believe. We are kicking off our science project today. So thank you to those individuals who made the Zoom meetings yesterday. Hopefully I was able to explain and show you what today's folder will look like in science. If you were not able to attend those Zoom meetings, guys, that doesn't mean that it's the end of the world. I'm still here to help you navigate that. So please contact me and say, Mr. Mace, there's a lot of things listed in the Wednesday folder. What am I supposed to do? Those kinds of things. And I will do my best to try and explain to you how this is going to work. The biggest thing I can tell you right now is that this process is going to be the exact same as we did with the animal project and the planet project, in a sense that we are going to research first. And as you see in today's Wednesday folder, you should see a PDF with 15 questions in it. So watch the video. There's an intro video today. That would be the number one thing to do. And I've kind of listed them in order of importance in that folder. So the top of the folder is the most important, and it gets down to I want to say less importance, but definitely things you don't have to do today, things that will probably be more useful to you in the future days coming up here as we work our way through the project. That Wednesday folder, guys, will be the day or the folder that you keep coming back to for your research and keep coming back to for the links, because I'm not going to keep adding those links into our folders on Thursday and Friday and so on and so forth. You'll just keep going back to that Wednesday folder, and I'll try to make sure to make a note of that in our messages that I send out, or my messages here via video that I send to you each day. I'm available for Zooms for that. Just be aware that I do want you guys working on your science project every day. There is going to be a check-in. So today's check-in literally is just to pick your element. And remember, I want you to pick an element that is different from anybody else's in the class. So if you see that in our discussion already, please make sure that you are picking a different element. There are plenty of elements for our 20-some students in our class to choose from. So I'd like to get everybody with a different element if possible. So your only really thing to do in science today is watch my introduction video and take a look at the questions and what questions you need to answer about that element, and eventually pick an element that nobody else in the class has selected and add that to our discussion board. That's going to be how I grade you. That's going to be my checkoff point. And then starting tomorrow, when you click on Thursday's folder, there will still be things to check on and click on every day. We'll still have a folder every day we have school. There'll be a short check-in, literally 2 questions. Did you work on it today? Are you done with this? How much time are you planning on spending? Things like that, just to keep you checking and in the routine of checking your science folder. Math today, I still have a couple of individuals who need to go back in and fix or complete their quick quiz from yesterday, my on-level students. So please make sure that you are doing that. My accelerated group, we had a very hard lesson yesterday, and I do know that there's a bunch of us who were not scoring very well on yesterday's assignment. Remember that you can do that more than once, and I would highly recommend watching Miss Lundstrom's video. She's the one who made the video for that, and she does a good job of explaining it. Yesterday's lesson was parts to whole ratio, not part to part ratio, so you really need to take that into account. I did Zoom with about 5 or 6 students yesterday, and I think we explained the process and what that's supposed to look like. So hopefully, if you're still struggling with it, I believe we're still doing that same concept today, so you'll get more practice with it. But I would go back and practice that exit ticket again, just to make sure you are understanding the concept. What else? There is no whole group Zoom meeting today. Planning on doing one of those tomorrow, or the 2 different meeting times again tomorrow. Those times seem to be working for most people, but if there's something that's happening, guys, you're not available during one of those 2 or either of those 2, please send me a message and I'll try to set up a separate Zoom with you, or we can try to tweak those times just a little bit to make it more available for you. I'm trying to do one before lunch and one after lunch, just so you guys can have some options of, if you're sleeping in, if you're an early riser, want to get things done right away, that you've got different options of when to attend those meetings. Most of the information is the same in those meetings. So please don't hesitate to ask questions. We're getting a few emails from people saying that they're struggling with certain concepts. Guys, we're here, and we've said if it's a struggle and you're stressing out about something and you don't know how to do it, then you need to contact us. We are here for that reason. We are not leaving you stranded. We're not just saying you're done with this. We want to answer questions. That is our role right now. And it doesn't make sense for me to set up a live Zoom every day and teach a lesson, because I'm getting less than a third of my people signing up for the Zooms or coming to the Zooms. And so then I'm still just taping that session or making a video anyway, like we have been doing. So please, it's up to you guys right now. How much do you want to get out of this scenario? How much do you want to get out of this situation? And for the most part, most of these assignments, guys, are being graded by completion as opposed to a specific score. So please get those things done. If you do get a 0 or a 1 on something, I'm usually, especially in math, giving you multiple opportunities to practice those skills. Go back and watch the video. Contact me and say, Mr. Mace, I clearly don't understand this. Could you please tell me what I'm maybe doing wrong? I would gladly help you. I'm getting very adept at sharing my screen and walking people through these processes, but I can't help you if you aren't reaching out to me in those instances. So have a great Wednesday. Today for science, like I said, is very, I think, laid back, just searching for an element, looking at some of the different resources on there. There are some links to some interactive periodic tables, things like that. If you want to start your research today, that's great. If you want to wait till tomorrow, I'm fine with that too. But your only thing that you need to do in science today is pick your element for your project and list that in the discussion board and make sure that nobody else before you has picked that element. We are only going to have one person per element. And then for math, just do your normal routine. Get your brain game done, complete the exit ticket, and then make sure you get on to Think Central or Prodigy and do some problems on there. Again, guys, if you look at my total amount of time that I'm expecting for you today, it is less than half an hour or less than an hour completely for my 2 classes. Guaranteed. Should not take you more than an hour. If it is, you need to contact me about what we can do to speed up that process or make that easier for you. All right. Have a great Wednesday. I look forward to hearing questions from you guys. We're looking forward to hearing from you guys about anything you don't understand. I look forward to seeing which elements you choose and select and have fun with that. Have fun with that project. Try and do some different things to make learning more exciting and more fun for you.